This is Storm Eugene, or Hurricane Eugene. It looks like it's going to fade out and die because of the blockage of things like HARP, etc. I've got a few suggestions to do on this. We know that we've been trying to bring rains to California, and there's fires up here towards Canada, of which it looks like there's rain starting there, but whether the rain lands in the hot temperatures we don't know, but temperatures have dropped. But if we look at Hurricane Eugene, in 5 days, it's going to take a while. It's going to take 5 days just get up to California. Now, this is what you can do. If you look at the rotation on this, let's bring the clouds in as well, and then play. Now you can see the rotation. It's an anti-clockwise. Now we've got translators, deployers in Costa Rica and California, and what you have to do, you would have to hit it on the outgoing side from you, not the incoming. So if you hit it at 3 different levels, below the horizon, on the horizon, and about 15 degrees above the horizon, it will accelerate the rotation. You start off with just a quick burst, about 15 minutes, then no water at all, and keep it on the outgoing side. You're feeding it. You keep feeding it on the outgoing side. So from Costa Rica, you hit it on the right, as we look at it, and in California, you hit it to your right, or looking at this, on the left here, and you hit it away from the eye, on the outside, and that will feed it. Later you can put a blockage on it again. I did notice that one of the suggestive directions, I can bring this back up again, it said it may start to turn right here. This is one of the computer suggestions for it. Remember when we had Hurricane Matthew, it had about 150 suggestions. You'll see these start to increase if you hit it on the one side. So we need waters in California and in Canada on the fires. The fires is probably more important. If 1 or 2 of you want to hit this, and a few more of you want to hit the fires up here, then feel free to look at your coordinates on Google Earth. But it's a low potential deployment. That's what you need, not a high potential that will suck it dry. You need to feed it and feed it and feed it. Just a small amount of water to kick off, and then dry from there in for the whole day. Shut down every 2 hours, just to give a little bit of chaos to your deployment, and then when you fire up, only 5 minutes water, and then continue to deploy dry for 2 hours, and see how you go on. But if you want to point and find areas where fires are, do that same deployment. Get your coordinates below the horizon, depending on your distance. You've got the charts, and deploy just a quick fire of water, then no water for the rest of the 2 hours. Then shut down for say 15 minutes. Start up again, 5 minutes water, or even just 2 or 3 minutes water, and then deploy. Hope this helps, folks. There are desperate needs at the moment. We're fully aware of this, and we've already made a massive change, and I'm sure that we can continue to do so. But I mean, look at the area where we deployed. I mean, it's incredible. Temperatures have dropped, and also we've got some good rains coming. You know, there was hardly any rain at all. In fact, there was no rain around 3 days ago when we started deploying. Now look at it, double this, and it's happy days. But I see on this, there's actually rain starting around the areas and in between the fires, so that's looking good. Godspeed, folks. Fantastic teamwork. Proud of every one of you. Brilliant.